Click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
Hi, welcome to Saptarishis Astrology. Today, I'm going to discuss a few remedies which you can do on today and tomorrow. Today is an Amavasya, and tomorrow is the Hindu New Year, also known as Gudi Padwa in the western province of specifically the Maharashtra and the nearby area. So, I'm going to tell you about what are the remedies which you can perform today on Amavasya night and also tomorrow. So, which will help you in overall your spiritual and materialistic well-being. So, starting with Amavasya is again a new moon day, and this is the last Amavasya of the calendar year, the Hindu calendar year, right? So, it's very auspicious and very important in terms of removing certain negativities which you have accumulated throughout the year. So, whatever the cleansing you need to do of your house, maybe removing old clothes, removing old furniture, removing anything like newspaper, etc., right? You collect it all and then dispose it off today itself. By tonight, it should be out of your house, right? So the cleansing work needs to be done on this Amavas. It's very auspicious. The second important thing about this Amavas is whatever the crystals, Rudraksh, or other spiritual material which you have. This is a very good and auspicious period to cleanse them all. Right? Specifically for the crystal, if you're having certain crystal like tourmaline, selenite, tiger eye, and whatnot, right? So this is the period where you should cleanse them and keep them ready for the new Samvatsar. How to cleanse the crystals? I have already spoken about it in few of the videos on Saptarishis Astrology. I'll just quickly give you 2-3 methods by which you can cleanse the crystals. Number one is soaking them in a salt water. You can take any salt, whether it is a table salt or Himalayan rock salt, put it in a lukewarm water in a bowl, preferably of a glass, right? Dip your crystals into it. It can be a bracelet or it can be a raw crystal or a cluster. Let it soak for some time, then take it out and then wash it gently with a normal water. During this washing process, just have an intention in mind that all the negativity which has been accumulated by this crystals is getting removed with this water. So this is a very simple method. Washing with the water or washing with the salt water, right, is very helpful in energizing the crystal, or first the cleansing the crystal. The second method is you can keep it in the sunlight. There are certain crystals which are non-sensitive to sunlight, or their color do not fade in the sunlight. Such crystals you can keep it in the sun. For example, tourmaline or black obsidian. These are the crystals, or even for that matter, quartz, clear quartz. You can keep it in a sunlight. That is another method of cleansing them. You can keep it in the moonlight, but as it is new moon day, there won't be a moonlight. So this method is not applicable here. But by keeping the crystal in the moonlight, also in a way you can cleanse them. Another way is showing them some luban or the frankincense smoke. You can burn dhoop or frankincense or luban. The smoke of it, has a very good cleansing property. So you can hold your crystals in that smoke, and it will help you to the cleanse the crystals or the accumulated negativity. So these are few very simple methods. In coming sessions, I'll be talking more about the crystals and the different way you can use it for the well-being. So this Amavas, please do all the cleansing of your house, of the crystals, or for that matter, any spiritual things which you are holding. Now coming to tomorrow's day, tomorrow is the new Hindu New Year day, right? It's a month of Chaitra. As per the Maharashtrian calendar, we call it Gudi Padwa or Chaitra Shuddha Pratipata. It is also the beginning of the Chaitra Navratri, very auspicious day. This day, you should worship Lord Durga or any fear song of the goddess, right? Generally, we say Mahasaraswati, Mahalakshmi, and Mahakali. So this is the day out of this 9 days of Navratri. The first 3 days of this Chaitra Navratri is donated to or devoted to rather Lord Parvati or Lord or Shakti. Maybe you can start reciting the 33 names of Goddess Durga, preferably 33 times in a day, right? Specifically, at least tomorrow being the first day of the Chaitra Navratri. This is very auspicious. The second day is, as you know, it is the beginning of the summer spring season. The temperature rises in the Indian subcontinent, and generally in the western province, Maharashtra and all, we have the tradition of consuming neem leaves along with maybe some jaggery, and we add some uh, dhania into it. Dhania is called as coriander seeds, right? So you mix all this together, the coriander seed, uh, then neem and jaggery. Make a mixture of it, offer it to the god first, and then consume it. It's a ritual we are following in all traditional Maharashtrian families since generations. So it actually helps you to cool your body because neem is having very good antibacterial properties, and it is very cool and calming in nature, right? So consumption of neem starting from tomorrow helps you a lot. Maybe you can start consuming it on a daily basis, right? Neem and turmeric combination also helps in having if you're having certain gastric problems and otherwise as well. It will bring some kind of shine on your entire face. It helps in deep detoxification, which in turn brings a glow to your face. So if you're someone who wants to impress your better half or getting married, this is the good remedy you can start from tomorrow. It actually helps. The second thing for this new Samvatsara or the new Hindu year, the king of the Samvatsar or the king of the new year is Mercury. So Mercury is going to have a very dominant effect, or he will be ruling the entire Samvatsar. We will see the traits of Mercury dominating this complete Samvatsar. So the another remedy which I will recommend you all to do on this New Year day is recitation of Vishnu Sahasranam, right? So, thousand names of Lord Mahavishnu is definitely will help you in this coming Samvatsar or the Hindu New Year. The another remedy which I will tell you is planting new trees, right? Mercury is again the representation of the plants or the greenery, right? So do take this efforts to at least plant few trees. It also helps the environment, and it has certain properties which will also help you internally. So there are nakshatras and the nakshatra trees available. Maybe in coming sessions I'll tell you about those trees, right? So maybe in this samvatsar take a oath to at least plant few trees. It will make the planet greener and more livable, I would say, right? So this is another remedy. Along with that, feeding birds is a remedy which you can start from tomorrow. It actually helps specifically when the Mercury becomes the king of the Samvatsar. Along with that, I would also recommend erecting a Brahma Dhwaja tomorrow. Brahma Dhwaj is specifically, as we call it in Maharashtrian family, the Gudi, right? It acts as an antenna because tomorrow's day is the first day of the Chaitra Navratri. There are very good auspicious vibes or vibrations present in the cosmos. So this Brahma Dhwaj acts as an antenna, right? to attract those good vibes, and it can redirect it to your premise, right? So specifically in the residential premise, I'll highly recommend erecting a Brahma Dhwaja, right? So Brahma Dhwaja is specifically, you take any bamboo shoot, or a stick of bamboo. You use a copper lota, uh, use neem branches, right? Use some flower garland, use some vastram, and and also a garland made up of some sweet, right? Specifically, the sweet has to be made from cane sugar, right? You apply all these things, as in you put it tight to that bamboo stick, inverse the lota, and then take it out, as in erect it in your balcony or some, or wherever, as in possible, right? Remember one thing: the height of the Brahmadhwaja has to be above the roof of your house, right? Nowadays we are living in the societies, in complexes, right, where it is not possible. So in that case, maybe you can take that Brahmadhwaj and maybe put it projecting out from your balcony. This is one thing. If you want to find out more about the Brahmadhwaj, you can just Google about the Brahmadhwaj, or how to erect Gudi. You will get a lot of information on Google, right? This is one remedy which I will highly recommend. You have to erect the Brahmadhwaj in the morning, and the Brahmadhwaj has to be taken down at a time of sunset by offering Naivedyam and Deepam and all, right? So this is very auspicious and very powerful remedy. Along with that, I would also recommend you doing some donation on this auspicious day. So, specifically considering the current the current Samvatsar, right? And the Lord of the Samvatsar, I will recommend you giving donation to specifically schools. Maybe you can buy some books, buy some pencils, and donate them, because again, it's a exam season going on, right? It will help the people, underprivileged people. uh, Maybe you can pay the fees of any member of your extended family, or maybe anyone who is in need, right? So supporting for the education will definitely help you in this coming Samvatsar. Along with that, there is a remedy of donating some money, donating clothes to eunuchs, or Tritiya Panthis, as we call it in Hindi. So this is going to help you a lot. Along with that, I will also highly recommend to drawing a rangoli made up of salt. So take a salt, common salt, and draw a rangoli outside your premise. It will help to dispel negativity and also bring positive vibes in the house. Along with that, I will also recommend drawing some rangoli inside your house by using some rice powder, right? So that will also be helpful. Use mango leaves as much as possible in all the decoration and in pujas, right? Maybe you can make a kalasha and other things, as in uh, so using mango leaves would definitely help you in this coming new year, right? So these are certain things you should do, and I wish you a very happy, prosperous, and blissful new Hindu New Year, right? Don't forget to recite Vishnu Sahasranam on tomorrow, on the first day of new Hindu New Year, right? It's the epitome, as in there is nothing beyond which I can fathom at this point, considering the Hindu New Year, right? Thank you so much, and again, wish you a happy Hindu New Year. Thank you.